Hello everyone, happy to be here. Happy to tell you that we have a technology which transforms plants into better food. What it means, how we do it, and what we are looking for. So the problem is that everybody knows that the protein markets are huge. 2 trillion euro markets globally per year. Plant protein markets is $20 billion. There will be need and demand for different technologies to produce plant proteins in the future. Current versions, not necessarily best taste or prices are high or the technology is quite expensive or centralized, but we have a solution for that problem. We have a patented one-step process. We put regular flour into dry extrusion, so the technology is already there in food industry, and we produce protein from that. It runs in existing factories, there's no capex, high capex, and the food industry partners can turn this regular flour into proteins. We have proved that the technology is ready. We are producing in Switzerland in small scale. We have the first agreement signed. We are ongoing negotiations with the major global food ingredient companies, and there is a 2 greenfield factory projects going on in Europe, in Turkey and in Latvia, and partners are building up factories using our technology. Our business, we want to license this technology. We want to achieve that there is a companies using this technology to produce local proteins to their people. This is our team, very qualified, very smart, very good people, very fun people from Finland, and this is our target. 2 million euros, we are looking now for 10 million valuation to scale up, make a global impact, and then companies also. Welcome. And my question, we have lots of inbound coming, so there's lots of companies interested of this technology. Every time when we say something out, somebody's contacting us, and it's always interesting contact, and it's very difficult to say no. We don't have time for you. We are startup. We need our strategic focus clearly be on that we serve the first ones, the best ones. So your point of view, who should we talk with? Who should we work with? Big industry companies, global companies, or go to smaller local level and find local SME companies who can benefit a little bit faster maybe from this technology, but the impact is lower. I know that you answered already this is the same kind of a question, but
I can't believe that, just briefly, can't believe that I'm giving this advice, but you need to learn to say no in a very nice, engaging ways, and that's advice probably for many of us. And I think what it comes down to is a mix. You need people that you can work with that are locally around where you can make quick progress, and you probably also need like a bigger company that in the end will help you to produce large scale, so you need to balance. But I think you guys have more experience in these food partnerships specifically.
Well, maybe, but I really like your enthusiasm and your story, so that's a very big compliment. No, I think you're right. You have to learn to say no. So I would approach it in the way that, so what were the assumptions when we started? What have we really validated? So where are we certain that we have found a pain point for a customer, and where are we still looking to see if there's a match, because these are less relevant at the moment. Because your objective is to make money as soon as possible. You have already industrialized in Switzerland, I understand. So my question would be, is that the 100% match, and why don't you take it from there then and try to expand from that base, indeed maybe to a corporate, because they might be the most interesting in investing then in the technology?
of course, it's important to get this traction and something real to show to investors or the market. If it's in Switzerland, for now we know that we can deliver samples to industry. That's the most important thing from at this point. And of course, getting a fast traction, fast concrete product maybe to retailers to show that it's made from happy plant protein.
Okay, but then my question is that, are they the customer so is it a development lab that only produces sample powder, or is it really also a food company? Is it a food ingredient company?
Well, the focus in our company, definitely work with the technology and license the technology and get royalty from the production what the local producer does. And that's our interest. Not necessarily to sell the ingredient, but we recognize that getting in revenue faster, it's easy also to co-manufacture the ingredient and then start selling the ingredient to food industry. So the same question about the focus.
But
what we should do with the small organization.
But that's maybe part of the answer, right? So probably you can ask, do you have all the infrastructure required to scale this process already? If they don't have it, then it's priority number 2 or 3, right? So you say, then I don't have time for you.
Yeah.
So
one thing what we know, we don't want to build our own factory and put money in there. There is already this factory.
So if they don't have the facility, then it should be already a no. And then we usually advise to go for small enterprises, because either way you don't have the capability to deliver the volumes that a corporate will need. So you need to have both, because yes, investors love LOIs and all that stuff. But to actually move the needle, you require the speed and the agility of small enterprises. And if they have already kind of the infrastructure, then it's potentially faster than with a corporate, right?
Thank you.